All right, today we are going to be turning a coffee scoop. Now this kit comes from Penn State and it's a 7mm pen tube, so it fits on the pen mandrel. And I've already got the blank mounted, and it's a olive wood blank. Just kind of want to point out there are bushings for this that you can buy, and I didn't buy them. I made a couple of these that I just measured with calipers, turned them down to the handle size. It's about 0.55 inches, and the bushing that you see there, the big one, just happened to be 0.55 inches from another set that I had. So I went ahead and put that on there, knowing that I could use that as a reference and then flip the piece over and get it to match that way. So that's what I did. But you can buy the bushings. I think they're $4 or $5, or you can just use some calipers or whatever. But we're just going to make a simple handle, so we're just going to switch that over so it's even. And then we'll get back to cutting. These coffee scoops have turned out really nice for me. If you get a kit, they're really easy to turn and they sell really well. I haven't had any problem with them at all, and they're really easy to assemble. And it's really funny turning olive wood. It smells just like olives. And I know there's other woods that do that, but it is really, really potent and it's just really strong, and it smells like olives. It's weird. It's a really soft wood too. When you drill it, it's almost like drilling into a cork. It's very soft and spongy. You have to pull your drill bit out a lot and clear it, and it'll just kind of expand like a foam. But yeah, it's a really quick little project. Just turned it down to round and sanded like I normally do from 200, 400, 600. And if you watched any of my other videos, I had started using that spray lacquer for some of my projects, and then I went to a wipe-on lacquer, and that's actually what I used for this, because I had mentioned that if you have a project that you can have sit for a while, using the rub-on lacquer would actually be very feasible. So I went ahead and did that with this and just let it sit and let it soak up, because olive wood is a very oily wood, and that's where a lot of that scent comes from. And I wanted that to seal, so I left it for a while to sit. Here's the good part, cleaning it up. This, olive wood's really pretty. It's got a really nice dark grain. Let's get all my other pieces there too, covered in dust. And look at that. That's nice. And again, I really liked working with coffee filters. That was a neat little trick I picked up. And here's the rub-on lacquer, wipe-on lacquer, whatever you want to call it. And I give it a few good coats at first. It really soaks up. And I think there's a part of me that still wants to make it act like a shellac polish. And just really try to do that, but it never works out. So I just let it sit, and it's got a nice sheen to it. It's not super shiny, but it's durable. I'm just going to assemble the kit right here on the lathe because it's really easy to do. It's only got a few pieces. That gold piece goes right into the tube, and then on the scoop it's got a threaded piece on the end and up by the scoop. And then that gold piece is threaded, and then the back cap is threaded. So it just lets the whole handle screw onto the scoop. I just needed to push that in a little. I almost got it by hand. I just grabbed a clamp and just make sure that's down as far as it'll go. And then that's just got a little slit that fits this, and screw that on. And then screw the back cap on after that. And it really makes it easy if you really need to get in there to clean it. You shouldn't have to a whole lot. It's a coffee scoop, but if you need to take it apart, you just unscrew it. It's a really, really quick project, and it sells nice, it looks good, and people like them. So get your hands on one. I get mine at Penn State. And take some pictures. See how they turn out. So yeah, it's a coffee scoop. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know. Be sure to subscribe. Leave me a comment, say hi, and check out the Etsy store. Thanks.